Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Like we were just talking about Thawban radiallahu ta'ala, the Mawla of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, the freed slave of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Now we are going to talk about another great companion, Shukran radiallahu ta'ala, and he was one of the four peoples that washed the body of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Actually, it is mentioned he was probably one of the last persons who touched the body of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam before he passed away. And also it is mentioned, like the ulama have taught us, that probably he was the last person who entered the grave of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam when they were burying him. So I have an ayah from Surah Al-Baqarah which I want to connect with his story and his hadith. He only has one hadith, only one hadith. Shukran has one hadith. So the ayah which I picked, which connects us with this hadith, is this ayah of Surah Al-Baqarah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, حافظوا على الصلوات والصلاة الوسطى وقوموا لله قانتين. Safeguard your prayers. It is talking about the 5 prayers. We must look after our prayers, especially the middle prayer, as we all know that the scholars have explained to us. This is Salat al-Asr, because there's 2 prayers before Asr and 2 prayers after Asr. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, this is verse number 238 of Surah Al-Baqarah, وَقُومُوا لِلَّهِ قَانِتِينَ, and stand in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with humility. The next ayah is this, فَإِنْ خِفْتُمْ فَرِجَالًا أَوْ رُكْبَانًا. If there is a state of fear where you cannot pray, offer your salah properly, then one should pray once they are standing up, or أَوْ رُكْبَانًا, or if they are on a transportation, like in the time of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Like I'm coming to the hadith of Shukran now. If you're on a camel or a donkey, one can pray with gesture. Like we know, sunnah prayer, nafil prayer, we can also, even when we are not traveling, we can sit down and do them. So what is the hadith of Thawban? It is amazing. There's only one hadith. It is mentioned that Thawban radiallahu ta'ala, the Mawla of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he talks about when Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was traveling to Khaybar. So either he was on a camel or a donkey. He says Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam offered his prayers while with gesture. Of course, when you are traveling and when you are mounted on an animal, you cannot perform the full sajda, the full ruku. You can pray with gesture. So this is the hadith. I want you to connect that with the Quran. So I picked this ayah, and it shows us that every single minute detail, even of fiqh, we get this from the companions, even from the freed slaves of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And it does not matter when you are traveling, like you are on a plane, and of course Qibla, it is difficult. So even that is not a must when we cannot face Qibla. Jazakallahu khair. I just have one more story for you, another Mawla, but this is the story of Mawla Abi Hudhayfa in the next video. I'll make it very short, inshallah. Thank you so much. Jazakallahu khair.